Hey everybody, Mungo Dark Matter here, and I thought I'd do a quick video on laptop display adapters. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Also, consider clicking the bell icon because then you'll get notified of new videos and new live streams. Alright, so if you have a laptop and you need to connect it to a monitor or an LCD projector, and particularly if you go all over the place doing presentations and trying to connect this thing up to a LCD projector, you probably noticed every time you get a new laptop, there may be a problem. You might think, what's up with these display adapters? Why can't I just go into a place and connect? Well, one of the big issues is that laptops and notebooks have gotten very thin, so the adapters they used to use are actually too thick for them to make them as thin as they want them to. So they've changed the different adapters that they are using. So, for example, they moved to a mini DisplayPort. There's a regular DisplayPort, which is bigger. They moved to a mini DisplayPort, and they've even moved to USB-C, which is even thinner, so they can make thinner laptops. If you have a MacBook, you're going to want to use the Apple adapter, which is a mini DisplayPort adapter, but it has an extra line on it. Now, if you have a Surface tablet, you would use a mini DisplayPort. The problem is that actually you can use an Apple adapter on a Surface notebook because the Apple adapter has an extra line, so the Surface just ignores it. But if you try to use an adapter made for a Surface, it probably won't have that extra line, so it may not, or probably won't, work on a Macintosh. So I would suggest if you have a MacBook or a Mac Air, go ahead and buy the Apple adapter for it or an Apple approved adapter for it. You're going to run into less troubles. Now, to make matters worse, say you had a Surface 3 or Surface 2 and you just upgraded to Surface 4. You probably have noticed that the connector on the side is no longer the same, or the adapter you had for the last one, which you thought, hey, I don't need to buy a new adapter. Yes, you do, because now the Surface tablet is using a USB-C adapter. And you're probably saying, well, USB, isn't that for data? Yes, it is, but what they're actually doing is they've taken a USB-C adapter, and I guess because of the specification, they can use a DisplayPort protocol over the USB-C. So what happens is it's a smaller connector, but it's still really a DisplayPort, still using the same protocol. But you really don't care about that. You just want the thing to plug in and work. So you're going to need to get a USB-C for that. So my advice is, if you have a laptop or a new laptop, look at the specs, look at the instructions, and see exactly what type of adapter or connector you have on the side for your display, because it could be either a mini DisplayPort or at this point a USB-C connector, and so you want to get that connector correct. Alright, so that's one end of the adapter. You've got it plugged into the computer. Now you need to plug it into the other side. And so particularly if you're going around and you don't know what the people are going to have, or what the company or wherever you're going has on their LCD projector. A lot of places now, when they put up an LCD projector, they have multiple adapters. But you want to be safe. So first of all, you need a HDMI adapter to whatever adapter your laptop has. Then you'll want a DVI adapter. You want at least those two, and those will cover probably 90% of the situations you will get into, unless you're working with older equipment, in which case it might have a VGA. So you can actually get adapters from Amazon that will have a DisplayPort or USB-C on one side for your laptop, and on the other side they will have multiple connectors, and a lot of times you'll get HDMI, DVI, and VGA. The VGA is kind of an added bonus, but you never know if you're going around to different places where you might need that. Should be pretty rare at this point and getting rarer in the future. But you may want that option just in case if you go to a lot of places doing presentations, for example. All right, so that was a quick rundown of display adapters for laptops. I hope it wasn't too confusing, because really it is very confusing. Check your instruction booklet to make sure what type of adapter you have on your laptop, and you should be okay. I'm Mungo Dark Matter, and this has been Dark Matters, and whatever you do, enjoy technology.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.